It's a pleasure to have Senator Rick Scott on the program. Senator was watching at a press conference, very impressive. The Biden administration, sir, has been arming the enemy. The president's now going over there after Blinken to undermine the prime minister's ability to fight that war. They're already taking, like, victory laps or something's going on there. What do you make of all this?
Well, so Biden and everybody around him, they're appeasers. I mean, well, let's never, ever forget, babies were beheaded. Children were burned alive. Teenage girls were raped and then burned alive. There was an elderly woman, Holocaust survivor, that was paraded through the streets of Gaza and killed. Kids watched their parents being murdered, and now they're in Gaza. 250 youth were killed at a festival. We got 30 Americans. Where is the outrage by the Biden administration about 30 Americans? And we don't know exactly how many. 30 Americans killed, and we don't know how many Americans are held hostage. Where's the outrage by the Biden administration about what the hell Iran and Hamas did? By the way, this is not Hamas by themselves. This is Iran. This is Iran. We've got to do everything we can to absolutely destroy every member of Hamas. I want every member of Hamas dead. What they did is disgusting, and Iran has to be held accountable. And this president, wake the hell up, because this is going to happen in this country if we don't start standing up for our friends like Israel, standing up for our Jewish friends, and secure our darn border.
What is it with this guy in the border, Senator? I mean, you see what's going on. We have people on the watch list coming across. We have more than we've ever caught before. God knows what we haven't caught. What is it about this man that won't secure this border?
I have no... But why aren't Democrats calling him out? Like, you know, you and I are blessed. We have families, right? I've been blessed. I have 7 grandchildren. I don't want them to die of, like, what's happened to these Jewish kids. I don't want them to die of fentanyl. Who does? But this guy, Biden, and it's not just Biden, it's the entire Democrat Party. Not one of them will call out, right? I've been in the Senate now for 5 years. I've had 3 years with Biden. Mayorkas comes and says, the border's secure, right? You know, these people are crazy. And you know what? It's going to get us killed. And I'm not going to allow it to happen. I'm going to fight this up. I mean, giving Iran $6 billion and giving money to the Palestinians to use to what? Would you give somebody wants to kill you, Mark, and you're going to say, hey, if I give you a little money, will you not do it? Right. Give me a break. They want to kill Israel, destroy Israel, kill the Jews. They want death to America. Let's take them at their word. They want to destroy us. Look at what they've done in Israel. Show the heck up, Biden.
So listen to this from USA Today right now. With Israel on the verge of launching a ground war against Hamas, fears are rising the latest conflict could engulf the Middle East. So why is Biden going there? Is to de-escalate the conflict. De-escalate it. He fed it. He helped pay for it. And I don't know what they mean, de-escalate, that there's one country against all the rest of them.
Well, by the way, does he not give a damn about the 30 Americans killed? He doesn't care that we have hostages?
Doesn't even talk about it.
You never hear him talking about it. No, he doesn't even talk about it. I mean, I don't know how many American hostages are on top of Israel.
Senator, how about the hostages in Afghanistan? He never talks about that anymore either. Our Americans are there.
No. Right. I mean, it's like this guy doesn't care. But just remember, it's not just him. The entire Democrat Party does not care. We brought in over 70,000 people from Afghanistan. We don't even know who they are. They're around somewhere around this country. Are they going to harm us? I don't know.
The Democrat Party won't even put down the Hamas wing of the party with AOC and Tlaib and those people. Schumer doesn't even criticize them. Schumer doesn't criticize them. Hakeem Jeffries doesn't criticize them. Biden doesn't criticize them. Let me ask you something. Is there a single Republican, one, in the House or the Senate that agrees with this squad or whatever the hell they call themselves? Not one.
Not one.
It's amazing.
I mean, who could stand for a baby mutilator? Who would want to stand with them? All right. And by the way, if you're not an American citizen, you ought to get the hell out of our country if you support Hamas.
Yeah, get out.
You ought to get deported. Yeah, get out. I don't want you here. I don't want you around my kids, my grandkids. I don't want you around anybody in this country. Get the hell out of our country.
And I don't know why that's controversial. That used to be American policy. If you side with an enemy or people that want to kill us, the whole point of immigration is to improve our country, not to open our doors to every reprobate who wants to come in.
Right, and they want to bring in people from Gaza into our country. Like Jordan, take them. You support them, right?
I want you to listen to this,
How
Senator.
about Egypt?
How about I want you to listen to this, Mr. Producer. Pull that clip. The King of Jordan, if you have it there, please. Go ahead and play it for the Senator.
On the issues of refugees coming to Jordan, and I think I can quite strongly speak on behalf not only of Jordan as a nation, but of our friends in Egypt. That is a red line, because I think that is the plan by certain of the usual suspects to try and create de facto issues on the ground. No refugees in Jordan, no refugees in Egypt.
So the Israelis want to create a problem, you see. Jordan used to be the home to most of the Palestinians. They tried to overthrow his father, so they pushed them all out in a terrible civil war. Of course, Egypt is blocking the passageway for the Palestinians to leave. So you don't have a single Arab country that wants them. Not one. Why is that?
No, but yeah, well, they know what it is. It's a bunch of people that hate other people. I mean, they've been brought up to hate Israel. They've been brought up to hate Jews. It's hatred, hatred, hatred. Do you want them in your country? I don't want them in this country. So when Biden talks like, oh, some of these people say, oh, we got to bring them here. No way. There is no way in God's green earth that one of these individuals should come here. I mean, and by the way, Egypt and all these people that we want to go fight for Palestinian rights. Okay, just open your borders. Mm-hmm. You go fight for. Let them just in your borders. That way you don't have to fight for them. They'll all be in your borders. And Hamas, they're killing their own citizens. This is ridiculous.
Everything you say and I say will be considered controversial, but I want you to know something. We don't give a damn what the media have to say. We don't give a damn what these left-wing front groups have to say, or Students for Justice in Palestine, or the usual Marxists and the rest of them. They don't matter to us. We're talking to patriotic Americans. It's that is that. Right. All right, Senator.
Well, we love this country. Mark, we love this country.
You're right.
I mean, there's no place like this country. Why do the Democrats want to ruin it? I mean, why do they want to ruin our country?
I wrote a whole book on this. The Democrat Party hates America. You ought to check it out, by the way. Senator, thank you so much, and thank you for your patriotism.
All right. Thanks, Mark. Have a good night.
And you too. God bless you. It's Rick Scott. He's really solid.